Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Aces Field here in Hicksville, Ohio, as we are ready to get started with the 2025 high school football campaign. It is week number 1, and the Aces open up their season at home, throwing out the welcome mat to the Patrick Henry Patriots. And we're here for all the action from Aces Field live on the HIX-TV YouTube channel tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me tonight up in the press box, Connor Meyer. Glad to have you with us, Connor. He's got the other headset microphone on, so talk so people know that I'm not lying.
Okay.
All right,
this is me talking right now, so Bill's not lying.
So, looking forward to the action here tonight. It's been a long layoff, and the Aces have had a rough couple of years, the last couple of years. Between the last two seasons, I think they only cataloged 3 wins.
Yeah, one win the first year, and then the next year we had 2.
So we're hoping that they will be able to build on that success. They'll have a tough time tonight. The Patrick Henry Patriots are looking pretty good for this season. Tonight is camo night, too. So the Aces are wearing the camouflage jerseys donated, I think it's by the Army National Guard. There have been some number changes, but we've been informed of those. But I will tell you right now that sometimes on the camo uniforms, the numbers are just hard to see. So we will do the best that we can when it comes to identifying Aces players here tonight. About 3 minutes away, we've already had the national anthem. And, of course, as you can hear, the Patrick Henry Patriots Marching Band is here tonight, as is the Aces Pride Marching Band. And we want to take some time to thank our underwriters making our coverage possible tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Our 4 diamond-level underwriting supporters underwriting all of our Aces sports broadcasts are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and, of course, online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. You can find out about the latest COVID boosters, flu shots, and more by giving them a call at 419-542-6218. They'll be happy to help you out. Thanks also to ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. We also want to say thanks to 3 of our silver-level underwriters, actually 1 gold and 2 silver-level underwriters that are with us tonight for the Aces home opener. On the gold level, Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering, proud sponsors of the Volleyball Player of the Match Award. We gave out the first one of those last night when the Aces hosted Wasion in girls volleyball. If you want to find out the latest listings from Guilford Real Estate, as well as their most recent auction calendar, check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. And our 2 silver-level underwriters with us tonight, a big thank you to the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, their main branch in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Other branches across northeast Indiana, northwest Ohio, including in Edgerton, Ohio. You can find out more about the branches, their hours of operation, and the many banking services they can provide for you and your family by checking them out online at www.thb.bank. And also, the Hicksville Volunteer Firefighters Association, a 501(c)(3) that is dedicated to raising funds to assist with the purchase of equipment and paying for training for the Hicksville Fire Department so that they are ready and able to deal with any emergency that might arise. You can find out more about them and the many activities they have coming up in the future by following them on Facebook. Aside from that, like I said, Bill Murphy, Connor Myers, we are your crew from HIX-TV here tonight.
Let's go, Aces.
And so far, it looks like they have changed the camo jerseys because they put like a white outline around the numerals, Connor.
Yeah. Is this new?
They stand out a little bit better than they did in years past. There were a couple years where we had one heck of a time trying to follow the action.
National anthem's already been played, College.
I was about to say they
Yeah,
already did the.
I was trying to
already
figure out
did the
what
anthem.
Trying to figure out what was going on here because they were all lining up for it.
You want to go sing? You want to sing it for us?
Sure,
again?
I'll run down there.
Oh, wait. So we're getting ready to get things going. We want to welcome you again to the press box here at Aces Field and the start of the 2025 season. Glad to have you with us here on Hicksville Community Television. And the Aces look like they will be kicking off. And the Patrick Henry Patriots will be set to receive. Patriots are favored in the game here tonight. I don't know if you saw the tab in the crescent, but upsets are what football is all about.
Yeah.
Look at what the Commanders did to the Lions. No, let's not bring that up. All right. Aces will get ready to kick the ball off, and we'll get ready to get this party started. 12 minutes on the clock. And we are glad to have you with us. It's varsity high school football action on a Friday night. The Aces taking on the Patrick Henry Patriots. You're watching it live right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Kick is up. It's a low loper, and they're just going to take a knee right at about the 34-yard line. There wasn't going to be much opportunity for a run back, but they had good field position to begin with, so they'll take the knee, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 34-yard line. Hats off, too, to the Hicksville Athletic Boosters once again, grilling up some of the finest cheeseburgers you will ever have in Northwest Ohio. Come out to any of the home games this week, or this year, this season. Make sure you have a few extra dollars in the wallet to be able to, oh, there's a nice handoff. And this could be trouble. He's still on his feet. I don't think he stepped out of bounds. They're finally going to bring him down about the 20-yard line. Ball was carried by Cal Schrader, who is a 5'11 senior for the Patriots at the running back position. Schrader gets actually inside the 20-yard line at the 19, 1st and 10 for Patrick Henry. Patriots will break huddle. Their quarterback is number 1, Tristan Rosebrock. Another handoff, and they'll power forward inside the 10, down to it looks like about the 7 or 8 yard line. Campbell finally makes a stop for the Aces. But, yeah, they'll make it down to, they're going to say officially they're going to spot the ball on the 6 yard line, 1st and goal for the Patriots. Rosebrock is a 6'2" junior, working under center. Quick handoff, that's to number 22. He'll power forward. Jaden Rudder, another senior, 5'8", and a running back. And he will break the plane, and that'll be 6 on the board for the Patriots in less than a minute. 57 seconds to put him into the end zone. And they'll be up 6-0 pending the conversion attempt. Their kicker, number 54, that's Aiden Gherkin. Gherkin, just a freshman. Ball's down, kick is up, looks good, and it is. Did he bounce it off the roof?
Yeah, it bounced off the top.
That's like the hallmark for that end of the field. You bounce it off the roof of the concession stand building. That'll make it 7-0 PH with, again, 11:03 to go still in the first quarter. They didn't waste much time. It only takes them 3 plays from scrimmage to get into the end zone. So the Aces will get ready to receive their kick, and we'll get our first look at the Hicksville offense for 2025. The only quarterback they have listed on their roster for this year is number 7, Zane Smith, a 5'10 freshman. So we'll see if that's the case when they line up for their first offensive series. But he's the only one with a QB after his name that I can see.
Number 10, Ross Zia. And number 14,
Zedike is back deep as the Patriots are getting ready to kick it off. Their kicker is number 4, Cal Schrader. Ball loose on the ground, and I don't know if that was touched by the Aces. That could be Patriots football.
I think it might be.
Yeah, like I said, I think
half the guys running out.
I think it bounced off of the Hicksville receiver, and then a Patriots player fell on it. And if that's the case, then it's going to be Patrick Henry's ball, 1st and 10 at the Aces 32-yard line. Ouch. And that's the way it is, yeah. Patrick Henry recovers a fumble on the kickoff, gets the ball back. Working out of the shotgun now. First pass of the night, caught at the 30-yard line and brought down after a gain of just a couple. That was number 3 making the grab, Reed Krieger, catching the Rosebrock pass and brought down after just a 2-yard gain. Bring up 2nd and 8. Clock still rolling with 10:35 to go in our opening quarter. Had a chance to get over to the fair this year?
Yeah, I went down on a Monday.
Cool.
No, Tuesday, I think.
Quick handoff. A nice opening, and there's nothing in front of him but turf, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Cal Schrader gets the handoff. Little juke move, and there was nothing between him and the end zone but a lot of grass.
Yeah.
Kicked on the burners, and there you go. And just like that, 13-0 PH. 10:09 still to go, so it's shaping up to maybe be a long night for the Aces tonight.
Yeah, I can only imagine what's going to go down in the locker room at halftime.
Bill Inselman, the head coach of the Patriots, and of course the Aces. Actually, they don't have the head coach listed. Oh, okay. That one, I don't know. Let's see. It just got it inside. It was up above the uprights, and from our angle, it's kind of hard to tell when it's on. If you're standing in front of those uprights, it would be your left-hand side.
Yeah.
And when the ball goes over in that direction from where we are, it's kind of hard to see whether it's in or outside if it goes above the uprights. But they're saying it was good, and it's 14-0. Ace is in a bit of a hole early, looking to get the ball back and hopefully do a little better handling that kickoff.
Yeah.
Again, their kicker, Cal Schrader. So not only has Schrader been in the end zone twice, he's also the one that kicks off after he scores. So when you go over to the fair, what do are you like one that rides the rides, or you play the games?
I go for the food.
Yeah.
It's got the food.
We're on the same page there.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I ride the rides when the people I'm going with also ride them.
Yeah. Okay. You look like the one that's in those little, elephant cars that go like 2 miles an hour, and spin around.
ride around on a unicycle and make balloons.
There you go. Caught back at about the 16-yard line. Brought out to close to the 30. I think they're going to mark him maybe right at the 30-yard line, 30 or the 29. So the Aces will have a 1st and 10, and it looks like it's going to be from their own 30-yard line. Yep, nose of the football right on the 30. And our first look tonight at the Aces offense. We'll see if we can pick out who the actual QB is, what the number is, and see if it really is going to be Zane Smith, number 7. Almost got him to jump. And a little bloop pass lateral that is going to lose him yards. That's going to drop him back about a 5-yard loss. Yep, back to the 25-yard line. Not what the Aces wanted to do on their first play from scrimmage, I'm sure. Aces checking their wristbands, working out of the shotgun. Rolling out, ball in the air. Caught, that's number 1. He'll get out to about the 32-yard line. That was Yoder with the grab, and Yoder makes it out to about the 32, maybe the 33-yard line.
I think
where it'll be third and about 7.
I think their quarterback's Colin Level.
Okay. That's who it was last year.
Yeah.
Number 16. But he's not listed as a quarterback. He's a wide receiver and a defensive back, so
maybe he's a jack of all trades.
I don't know. We'll call him as we see him. Yep, that is definitely Level, and they didn't snap it to him though. They tried the direct snap to the running back, nothing doing. They'll bring him down at about the 30-yard line. That'll move it back to like the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and about 9.5. And the Aces look like they're going to need to punt here. I don't see the kicking team coming out, though. Unless he drops back at the last minute. They're going for it on 4th and 9.5. Are they going to see if they can get him? No, they're going to drop back to punt. There we go. And it's a bad punt. That went out of bounds and maybe. Oh, they're going to get a. No, okay, they're not. Yeah, let's say that. I was thinking about maybe the 45, 44-yard line. And not even that. They're going to say the 42. Ouch. Dropped back at the last minute to make the punt. Went off the side of his foot. Cockeyed and out of bounds. If he had a little more muscle on it, he might have kicked it in through our window. It was coming right towards us. 8:20 to go. And the Aces have just been looking hamstrung here early on. Hopefully they're going to be able to get their legs underneath them. Rosebrock puts it in the air, catch, missed tackle, and that allows him to dive forward. Short gain, but he'll get it out to about the 34-yard line, it looks like. Yep. Clock rolling with 8 minutes to go here in our opening quarter. Rosebrock, again out of the shotgun, dropping back. He's airing it out. Got a man open. Oh.
There's a flag on the play.
Looks like there might have been some contact a little before the ball got there. We'll wait for the officials to confirm the infraction. And it will be off defensive pass interference. And it'll be an automatic first down. Clock will stop at 7:38. The penalty will advance the ball to, it looks like, the 19-yard line. So 15 yards from the 34 to the 19, and a fresh set of downs for the Patriots. Man in motion. Quick handoff, number 22 gets the carry. He'll power forward. Inside the 15, it looks like. That's Jaden Rudder. Again, he's the 5'8" senior running back. He'll pick up about 4 to make it 2nd and 6. Patriots in their road whites with the red pantaloons and numerals. Aces again wearing the camo tonight, the camo theme this evening. Number 7 still on his feet, and he'll cut inside and into the end zone. Mitch Pringy, another senior. He's a wide receiver normally, but he gets the handoff there, and he'll cut in and make it a 20-0 game. Still 6 minutes and 44 seconds to go in quarter number 1. So the Patriots will line up for another PAT attempt. Again, their kicker number 54, Aiden Gherkin, just a freshman. And Gherkin lasers that one through the uprights again. So I wonder if you're standing there underneath the roof, if the ball, rolls down, do you get to keep the ball or do you have to give it back?
If they catch it?
Yeah.
Oh, that little girl called it earlier, and she gave it back.
Maybe if you give it back, they give you a free hot dog or something. I don't know. 21-0 as it's been all Patriots so far here early at Aces Field in this week number 1 game. Hicksville huddling up to talk things over. They're getting ready to get the ball back, and so far they've had a hard time getting much of anything going offensively. Level wearing number 16, the quarterback tonight. He's normally number 12, but again with the camo uniforms, they are the camo jerseys, which I think were donated by the Army National Guard, if I remember right. But be that as it may, camo night, the theme tonight, and a few changes in the jerseys. Paxton Yoder normally wears number 5. He's wearing number 1 tonight. Level, instead of number 12, has number 16. Prater normally wears 13, and he's wearing number 11. And Brummett normally wears 24 and is wearing just number 4 tonight. And Tayton Keeley normally has 77, but tonight he's 75. For what it's worth.
Yeah.
Aces back to receive the kickoff. Ball's up. Caught back at about the 20. Nice move out to about the 35, maybe a little past that. Good strong return. Looks like it might be about the 37-yard line is where they'll mark him down. We'll see what the official, right now they're saying the 35. So evidently his knee went down at the 35-yard line. Although they're spotting the ball at about the 36. It is the nose of the football right on the 36-yard line for the Aces. 1st and 10. Level under center. Quick handoff. Powering forward, might be good for 2 or 3 yards.
on the interior line of the Patriots.
They'll give him 3 on the play. Aces waiting for the signal from the sideline. Quarterback keeper gets around the corner, still on his feet. He'll be out to about the 45-yard line. That's going to be about a yard or so shy of moving the chains, but that'll bring up 3rd and short for the Aces.
3rd and 1.
Yep. Like I said, it looks like they got to get the nose of the football just past the 46-yard line. Another quarterback keeper, and this time, I don't know. It looks like he's going to be short. That's going to leave it, based on where they are standing, it's going to be 4th and about a half a yard. Under 5 minutes to go in our opening quarter, and we'll see what the Aces are going to do here. An official timeout. They're going to measure. It doesn't look that close to me, but if they want to measure, let them measure.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. They'll put the marker right on, and it's going to be about half a foot short. So 4th and inches for the Aces. Just shy of midfield. It's just short of the 46-yard line on their end of the football field. And the Aces look like they're taking a page out of the Lions playbook. They're going for it on 4th and short. And that should be good. Powering it straight ahead, just hard-nosed football right up the center, up the gut, and it looks like, they needed 6 inches. Looks like they got about a yard more than that. Nose of the football now on the 47-yard line, and a fresh set of downs for the Aces with 4:42 to go in our opening quarter. Level under center. Quick hitter, and they blow that one dead. That'll be a false start. Back them up 5.
Once again, we have a set of GMC car or truck keys turned into the press box.
You drive a GMC?
No.
All right.
I heard GMC, and I thought he was talking about the conference.
I saw you starting to feel your pocket to see if they were in there. Oh, my key's still there? All right, 1st and 15 now. They'll move back to the 42-yard line after the false start penalty. Level drops back now into the shotgun. Hard count. Quarterback keeper, straight up the gut he goes, and he'll get out to about the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. Gus Meyer, number 6, making the tackle for the Patriots. And we're back to 2nd and 10 and a timeout on the field with 3:29 to go. As it looks like we got an injury timeout. There's a Patrick Henry player in distress down on the field. Looks like number 88, which would be Trent Johnson, a 6'1 senior defensive end. So they'll tend to him, and again, the Aces down 21-0 with 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. Bill Murphy and Connor Myers, glad to have you with us. We're the crew here tonight for Hicksville Community Television. Our staffing has been kind of weird this week between the fair and, Christopher Warner having some extra stuff to do at work, and Connor practicing and working with the cross-country team, and Brian going on vacation. He thought he'd head down to the Carolinas and see if he could do some surfing on the 20-foot waves from Hurricane, was it Aaron? Anyway. So we've been kind of bouncing around. I'm glad Connor was able to be here tonight. The Patriot player up and being helped off the field. That's good. And again, we are glad to have you with us for the action here this evening. And hopefully next week we'll be able to get on a little more standardized schedule and get everything kind of worked out for our coverage. All right. 2nd and 10 for the Aces. Quick handoff. Nothing doing there. Maybe a yard. Zedike gets the handoff, but he might have made it a yard, but that'd be about it. Yeah, they'll give Cross credit for a couple out to the 49-yard line now, 3rd and 8. Ace is looking to break into Patrick Henry territory for the first time this evening. He's going to have to scramble for it. Tucks it in, hangs on. That'll be first down and more. Nice run by Level. He could hear the footsteps behind him. That motivated him a little bit, I think. And he takes it to the 34-yard line of the Patriots. Ace's first time in enemy territory here tonight. And a fresh set of downs for Hicksville with 2:33 to go in our opening quarter. Level waiting to get the sign from the sideline. He does. Or maybe he does. They're checking the wristbands now. Well, we'll see what they've got up their sleeve for this one. You always got to wonder when everybody stops and checks their wristbands real quick. A timeout. It must have been confusing. So Level burns a timeout. And that leaves the Aces with 2 to go for the remainder of the half. The Patriots still have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. The other timeout that occurred earlier was an official timeout, so that doesn't count against either team. So the Aces are going to talk things over here. Again, 1st and 10 for Hicksville from the Patrick Henry 34-yard line. And there's no two ways about it. The Aces really need to get something going offensively, and they really need to come away from this possession with some points if there's any way that they can do so. Level's going to step up under center. Quick handoff, that's to number 10, and nothing doing. Zedike, who is also a numeral change tonight. They don't have it on our list, but they said Zedike's wearing number 10 tonight instead of number 34. So we'll make that note. Level drops back. And again, he's going to try to take off, and again, nothing there. Might get back to about the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain. Number 59 from Patrick Henry, Jake Bosselman, a little slow getting up after that. 3rd and 8 now for the Aces with 1:05 to go. It's just a butterfly. You don't have to worry.
I thought like a bird flew in or something.
It's a big butterfly. Zedike, another quick handoff, and again, nothing doing. They're out near the 31, maybe the 30-yard line with forward progress, and that'll make it 4th and about 7. Yeah. And the quick handoff and the strike up the middle has not worked the last couple times against this Patriot defense. And we'll see if they're going to get another play in or if that will be the last play of the first quarter. Switch end of the field and see what happens in quarter number 2. And that's the end of the first quarter right there. So we've played the first 12 minutes of football tonight here at Aces Field. And after one, it's the Patrick Henry Patriots leading the homestanding Aces 21-0. Our end of the first quarter score. Take a little time here to say some thank yous. First off to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. One of our diamond level underwriting supporters, underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage, all the sports we cover, all levels of play across all of our platforms throughout 2025. We want to thank them so very much. And remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. And remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. I want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcast. We hope that you will do the same. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Aces break huddle, and we'll get ready to get the second quarter underway. It'll be a 4th and 7 for Hicksville on the Patriots' 31-yard line. Aces need to get the ball down to about the 24 to move the chains. Going to air it out. Ball's up and caught, and a flag. And they're saying an incomplete pass, and the flag is thrown. We'll see what the infraction is. Campbell was the intended receiver. The ball hit the turf, incomplete, but a flag thrown on the play, so we'll wait and see what the official determination is. And it's going to be defensive pass interference against the Patriots, which should give the Aces a fresh set of downs. So the Aces capitalizing on the Patrick Henry mistake to advance the ball. I'm going to mark it at, it looks like, about the 16-yard line. Yeah, 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Aces. Level. Again, working under center. Another quick handoff and a drop for a loss in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be about a 1-yard loss for the Aces. We'll see if they give him forward progress to the original line of scrimmage or not. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Quarterback keeper.
16 down, Level with quarterback keeper.
Level will take us it down to about the 15-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 2.
57, Trey Cortez.
That should bring up third and about 9. 10:52 to go here in the half. And the Aces once again with a third and long to deal with. Here on the Patrick Henry end of the field. Now Level will drop back, work out of the shotgun. Quick hitter over the side, and they're waiting for him, and they'll drop him for a loss on the lateral. Zedike is not able, he makes the catch, but he's not able to make any forward progress afterward. And he'll lose the 2 yards that they gained during the third down play to make it 4th and 11 for the Aces. Clock will continue to run now, 10 minutes counting in the first half. And the Aces are going to call another timeout. Again, they're very aware of the fact that they need to get points on the board. 9:45, and again, just kind of stalling out here at about the 16-yard line. Hey, we want to take some time to say a big thank you to one of our silver level underwriters making our coverage possible here tonight. That's the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC. The Hicksville Bank with their main branch in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Other branches around Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio as well, including Edgerton, Ohio. And if you'd like to learn more about the branches, their locations, hours of operation, and the many financial services that the Hicksville Bank can provide for you and your family, check them out online at www.thb.bank. We want to thank them so very much. As a silver level underwriter, they are with us for select sporting events throughout 2025, including, of course, the home opener for the Aces football squad here at Aces Field this evening. Want to thank them so very much. Hope you will do the same. The Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, and again online at www.thb.bank. So here we go. The Aces with a 4th and long once again. They've got to get the ball down to about the 5-yard line to move the chains. Ball's up in the air, caught, and I think they're going to be short. That's going to be at about the 8-yard line, I think, which is not going to be good enough to move the chains. But it will pin the Patriots deep in their own end of the field when they do turn it over on downs. So the Patriots will take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10, Patrick Henry at about their own 8-yard line. Up 21-0 with 9:39 to go before halftime. Again, halftime entertainment on deck from both the Patriots and the Aces Pride marching bands. At least they're both here tonight. I'm assuming they're going to do a show. In the air, and did he catch it? He did. Out to about the 30-yard line. 31, actually, as the Patriots shake off being pinned deep with one play. Clock will stop as they move everybody up and move the chains. But that'll be good enough for a first down for the Patriots at their own 31-yard line. Patrick Henry comes up to the line. Quick handoff. Powering forward, he shakes a tackle and dives forward to about the 35. That was number 22, Jaden Rudder.
By number 10, Rob Zaynite.
Rudder will get about 5 on the carry. Yeah, I'm going to call it 4. Make it 2nd and 6. Ball in the air, going deep. Got a man caught. This could be trouble. Yep, there's nothing between him and the end zone. Catch made by Reed Krieger. He scampers about 65 yards into the end zone to make it 27-0. Rosebrock hit him dead on the run. No defenders between him and the end zone. He just turned on the jets and down he went. So the Patriots looking to go up by 4 scores here before halftime. Reed Krieger, the holder for the kicker. And the kicker, of course, again, number 54, freshman Aiden Gherkin. Kick is no good. It's odd sometimes how you can get kickers that they're on one end of the field, they can't miss, but then they switch to the other end of the field and they have a really hard time. That one's no good, so the score remains 27-0 Patriots with 8:23 to go as the Aces will get ready to get the football back and try to get something going offensively. So far they've been stymied pretty good tonight. They've had a couple of good drives, got down again to like the 16-yard line in Patriots territory before they stalled. Turning it over on downs at the Patrick Henry 8-yard line. So the Aces will get ready to receive this kick. Cal Schrader going to be doing the honors from the 40-yard line. He'll tee it up.
Number 4, Cal Schrader kicking out to the Patriots. Back deep to receive for the Eagles. Number 16, Colin Lovell. Number 10, Rob Zaynite. And number 14, Jacoby Campbell.
Here we go. Nice long kick. Back at the 15. Moving forward, looking for a hole, and out across the 30-yard line. Decent return to about 32. They're going to say his knee touched at the 31. That's where the Aces will take over. 1st and 10 on their own side of the field. So the Aces 69 yards away from pay dirt and putting some points on the board here tonight. 8:17 to go in the first half of play. Bill and Connor, glad to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the coverage tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. If you are and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We'd love to have you as a member of the community. Hicksville Community Television. Just hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps us out a little bit. Powering out to about the 35-yard line, a gain of 4. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Aces. Quarterback keeper turns the corner, some positive yardage. And he'll get out to about the 37, 38-yard line. Level. Pick up about another 3 more. Call it third and about 3, a long 3. Or short 4, whichever you want to, however you want to put it, whether you're an optimist or a pessimist, I guess. Half empty or half full. Third down for the Aces. They need to get past the 41-yard line to move the chains. Again, the nose of the football right now on the 38. So 3 yards to go. Level's going to hang on to himself. Nope, nothing doing. He'll lose a yard. Having a hard time making any real progress going straight up the middle of that line of the defensive line of the Patrick Henry Patriots. So far, the Aces have been turned away almost every single time. You can see a lot of talk going on down amongst the offensive linemen for the Hicksville Aces. Trying to figure out some way to maybe open up some holes for the running backs or the quarterback. But nothing doing so far. And that'll be a whistle and most likely movement. Oh, nope, they called the timeout before the ball was snapped. This will be the Aces' final timeout of the half then, with 5:57 to go before halftime. As again, just trying to figure out how to get the offense going here this evening. Time to say a big thank you to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. Located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions to business and industry that include welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and so much more. Also, they've got some great positions available. If you'd like to find out more and maybe become a part of the APT Manufacturing family, go online to aptmfg.com/careers. That'll take you to the page with all of the opportunities they have available, many with specialized training, certification opportunities. You can upload your resume, fill out an application online. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe become a part of the APT Manufacturing family. Want to thank them so very much for their continued diamond-level support of our Aces Sports broadcast here on HIX-TV. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. In the Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Tony Nice wanted the whole gang. Aces decide to punt it away. And that's going to take a good Aces roll. Scooped up. And a nice return. Aces maybe got caught napping a little bit on that. The ball rolled. Nobody downed it on the Aces side. It was back around the 40-yard line of the Patrick Henry Patriots. And one of the Patriots just scooped it up and ran forward across the 50. And it was brought down at the Aces 46-yard line. 1st and 10, Patrick Henry. Those are those little things that you got to try to work on correcting early in the season, Connor, while you're playing these non-conference games, because that can really come back to bite you when you get into the conference season.
Yeah.
Quick handoff, still on his feet, powering his way inside the 40, down to about the 39-yard line. Yoder is the one that brought him down, but not before he motors to the, just inside the 39-yard line. They're going to give him credit for the 38. It's second and a long 3, about 3 2/3 of a yard, actually. And another play. This is going to be a false start on the Patriots, I believe. Yep. Back them up 5. So nice to see both teams getting called for the movement there. That'll back the ball up to the 43-yard line. Touchdown Fairview, 7-6 early on. Oh, that'll be 5 the other way. That looked to me like encroachment. We'll see, though. They're either going to back Patrick Henry up 5 or they're going to give him the 5 back. Yep, looked to me like the Aces jumped. Made some contact there. So they lose 5, then they gain 5, and it's back to being second and a long 3. All right. Patriots, there's the snap, dropping back. Ball in the air, caught, first down yardage inside the 30. Still on his feet inside the 20. They'll take him out. Knocked out of bounds at about the 20-yard line, where it'll be first and 10, Patrick Henry, with 4:27 to go before the intermission. They'll hustle down with the chains. Rosebrock. Ooh. There was just nothing good about that play. Rosebrock took the snap and hit the turf, lost a yard, make it 2nd and 11. I think his feet just slipped out from underneath him. Oh, nice handoff and inside the 5. That was Schrader. And I even got fooled by the misdirection that time because I was looking elsewhere and Schrader is out of nowhere, motors down at a good angle and inside the 5-yard line. Well, they're going to say, yeah, they're saying first and 5 from the 5, but if you can look, you can see that the football is actually like right between the 5 and the 4-yard line hash mark. So 4.5 away from the end zone. And we're going to have a timeout from Patrick Henry now. So the Patriots call their first timeout of the second half with 3:13 to go, as they are up 27-0. And 3:13 to go. I wonder if they're just discussing, do we want to poke another one in right now, or do we want to just work on some stuff and see if we can kill a little more clock before we get it into the end zone? Of course, the Aces are, they need to get a stop here and get the football back. Aces will be on the road next week. This is one of those years where the home and away games they alternate. It's like every other week. So home tonight against Patrick Henry. Tomorrow, next week on Friday, we'll be on the road over at Swanton. And then for week number 3, we will be back here to take on Eden in the last of the non-conference games before the GMC schedule kicks in week 4. Quick handoff. Rosebrock hands it off to Schrader, and Schrader dances ahead to about the 3-yard line. Maybe the 2. Looks like the nose of the football right between the 2 and the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Patrick Henry Patriots marching band doing a little warming up. Another quick handoff, and he's going to carry the whole pile into the end zone. Touchdown, Patrick Henry. That was Schrader, and I swear he must have had 4 aces on his back as he went into the end zone. He just carried him in with him.
Yeah.
To make it 33-0, and the extra point attempt pending. As again, it's shaping up to be a long night for Aces fans here for the home opener tonight. Second try from this end of the field, and that one is also askew. So Gherkin, who is dead on pretty much on the other end of the field, muffs 2 in a row here on this end of the field. Score remains 33-0, but still, Ace has got to be worried about the continuous clock coming up in the second half here. I don't know if that, I can't remember, is it 30 or 35 points? Either way. It's mighty close. We'll find out at halftime if we can. 2:26 to go. Because you just do not want to be on the short end of the running clock. It makes it even more difficult to get yourself back into contention. What the Aces really need here, again, is a good return on this kick and a good strong showing and punch it into the end zone before halftime rolls in.
Taking out for the Patriots will be number 4, Cal Schrader. Back deep to receive for the Aces, number 16, Fallon Level. Number 10, Cross Zedike. And number 14, Jacoby Campbell.
Oop. And I think they're going to say he was down as he went to pick up the ball back at the 15, 16-yard line. Yep, at the 16. Zedike's knee went down. You don't have to be touched by a player on the other team now. If your knee hits on certain circumstances, you're down at that point. And that's kind of for the safety of the players, too, sometimes. So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Aces from their own 16-yard line. 84 yards away from putting some points on the board and erasing the goose egg off the scoreboard. Level looks like he's going to keep it. He finds a nice hole. Level with a good stiff arm. But did he lose the ball at the end of the play? I think he was down first. He was. Oh, breathe a sigh of relief there. Level went down. Ball popped loose, but he was already down when it did. And a strong run out to the 34-yard line. That's just what the doctor ordered for the Aces here. Clock still running, though, 2:05 and counting. So not a lot of time to waste here. They need to get things going. Play clock down to 12. The Jim Schmidt play clock, I should say. Give credit where credit is due. Level, going to keep it himself again. Level, scrambling for dear life. Level, out to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 6. Make it 2nd and 4. But when you keep it on the ground like that, the clock keeps rolling. And you do not have a lot of time. Under 90 seconds to go here. And the Aces are still 60 yards away. And they're still taking their time getting the signs called in from the sideline. So they're not going to snap this ball until there's like a minute to go. Almost 20 seconds gone. Level. And that hits the turf, and that's no good. That'll at least stop the clock with 1:01 to go. That'll move there'll be no gain on the play of the incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down and 4 from the 40-yard line. And again, like I said, the clock at least stops with 1:01 to go. But the Aces, man, they burned up a lot of time between that 2nd and 3rd down play. Or between that 1st and 2nd down play, I guess. Either way. Level's going to drop back to the shotgun. Look for the Aces to maybe air it out here. Nope, he's going to hang on to it himself again. And Level handed it off at the last minute, and it's going to be a drop. He's going to be taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th and 4. And again, the clock continues to roll. The Aces don't have any timeouts left, so there's nothing they can do to stop the clock. Down to 30 seconds now. 25. Down to 20. Down to 4, 3, 2, 1. They snap it at the very last minute on the play clock, and they'll turn it over on downs at the 41-yard line. With 9 seconds left, they're going to leave the Patriots with at least one crack at the end zone if they want to air it out. Patrick Henry, of course, could just sort of like take a knee and go into the halftime locker room up 33-0. We'll see what they decide to do. PH, they're going to try one. Yep, they'll throw it out to the wing. Number 22 makes the grab. He's still on his feet, and he'll get down to about the 23-yard line. Time expires. Krager picks up a few extra yards to put in his portfolio, and at the end of the first half, it's the visiting Patrick Henry Patriots leading the Hicksville Aces 33-0. The halftime score. Well, we're at the half, and we'll take some time to say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, and that'll be the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and lots more. Stop in the next time you're in downtown Hicksville. Browse around and see for yourself just what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. They've got gift cards, sundries, gifts, snacks, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia, candles, all sorts of stuff. We want to thank the Myers family so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. Across all of our platforms, all the sports that we cover. We want to thank them so very much. We hope that you will do the same as well. And remember, if you want to get the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, or more, give them a call at 419-542-6218. And they'll be happy to help you out. The Hicksville Pharmacy, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Well, the Patrick Henry Patriots marching band taking to the field, so we're going to go switch off the headset microphones and go to the field mics and bring you the halftime show. Hope you enjoy it, and Connor and I will be back with the second half of action coming up right here on HIX-TV. Yeah. Go, Glenn.
a Japanese film, Seven Samurai, the music written by Elmer Bernstein, remains one of the most iconic themes in cinematic history and is ranked number 8 in the American Film Institute's top film scores of all time. Here is the Magnificent Seven. The show continues with Malaguena by Cuban composer Ernesto Vicuña. Originally written as a piano piece in 1933, it was later adapted for concert band and became a staple in the marching arts. Its fiery Spanish style and bold dramatic character reflect the cultural influences of the American Southwest, where the traditions of Latin America and the frontier often meet. Here is Malaguena. We close with the Ecstasy Gold, composed by Ennio Morricone for the 1966 film The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Directed by Sergio Leone. Widely considered to be one of the greatest westerns ever made, Morricone's score is equally iconic, with the Ecstasy of Gold featured during the film's final, unforgettable graveyard sequence. In 2009, the soundtrack was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, and it continues to influence film and music decades later. Here is the Ecstasy of Gold.
heroic spirit is not born from power or fame. It's the quiet fire within those who choose courage over fear and compassion over indifference. You'll find it in the smallest acts, the deepest sacrifices. And when you see it, you know you're in the presence of something truly extraordinary. Tonight, the Aces Pride Marching Band and Drum Major Joshua Evans present the Heroic Spirit. Some heroes pass through our lives only for a moment, yet their impact lasts a lifetime. They may never know the depth of the lives they've touched, or the strength they've given us, but their courage, their kindness, their light, it stays with us, and their influence never fades. Sometimes we wait for a hero, someone to step forward, to face the storm, to turn the tide. And when they come, they remind us of the power of courage, the strength of honor, and the beauty of sacrifice. They may not wear a cape, but when they arrive, the world knows it. And we stand a little taller just to see them shine.
checked on iTunes, and I Need a Hero is not on the Footloose soundtrack, and it's not on the Top Gun soundtrack either. So I could have sworn it was on the Top Gun. Anyway.
I'll have to look into it.
Well, we welcome you back to the press box here at Aces Field. Bill Murphy and Connor Myers, your crew from Hicksville Community Television, bringing the action here tonight, week number 1 of the high school football campaign. Glad to have you here with us, and hope that you enjoyed the first half of action. It was a rough first half for Aces fans, though. There's no sugarcoating it. If you're just joining us at halftime, it's the visiting Patrick Henry Patriots leading the Aces 33-0, the halftime score. Do hope you enjoyed the halftime entertainment. Great performances by both the Patrick Henry and the Hicksville Aces Pride marching bands. Of course, we'll be able to enjoy the Aces Pride throughout the football season, as well as the bands from the other schools that we will be either visiting or hosting. Always look forward to that. Always a lot of fun to see what the other schools come up with. And we're about a minute and a half away from getting the second half underway. The Aces kicked off to the Patrick Henry Patriots to start the first half, so Hicksville should be receiving the football to start quarter number 3 here tonight. And again, this is week number 1. Week number 2, the first 3 games of the season, of course, are non-conference action for the Aces. And next week, they'll be on the road, heading over to Swanton, Ohio. And I've got, I'm waiting to hear back. I'm hoping that we'll get cleared from the Swanton AD to be able to go over and bring you the action from over Toledo way next week on Friday. Also want to let you know that tonight is the penultimate night. I like that word, penultimate. That means the next to last. The next to last night of the Defiance County Fair. And Chris Warner, who also, in addition to everything else he does, is a volunteer Hicksville fireman. He's on the safety detail for the Demolition Derby tonight, and he was going to set up a camera. And as much as was possible, as long as nobody's car explodes or they need him out on the track, going to be recording the Demolition Derby tonight. I was there earlier today with the Sale of Champions, and I don't know how much money they brought in, but, man, there's a lot of generosity shown from the community and Defiance County towards the kids for their 4-H livestock FFA projects. And always leaves you with a pretty good feeling seeing the outpouring of support for the youth of the Defiance County from all of the businesses and individuals and families and so forth. And tomorrow is the last day of the fair. We don't have anything going. We're not going to be out at the fair for any reason. Well, I might be out there to grab some lunch or something, but be one day of the week that I can actually go out to the fair and not have to work. So, but hopefully you had a chance. And again, if you have not, be sure to stop by tomorrow. Will be the last day of the fair. I believe it's Family Day tomorrow on Saturday, and I think that they have free admission to the fairgrounds for families. So you can get onto the fairgrounds for free. One last chance to enjoy those Tenora shakes and the FFAs, sausage sandwiches, all that good stuff. And the beef producers, hot beef sandwich, just good stuff. One end of the fairground to the other. The donuts from the Sherwood Fire Department. All right, we're underway. It's a rolling kickoff, and it goes past the deep man. He's going to be in trouble. Scoops it up, but that'll result in a significant loss of yardage as he's going to be dropped to the 10-yard line. So the Aces will be deep in their own territory to start off quarter number 3. Glad to have you with us again tonight. I want to thank all of our underwriters making our coverage possible. And again, we hope that you are enjoying the live coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel, the home for HIX-TV Aces Sports 2025-26 school year. Connor's over here. He's kind of disappointed because he really wanted to go through the sorting ceremony again to, maybe change houses, but they won't let you do that as a junior.
No.
No, the truth is that he's been insufferable. He's got a driver's license and a car now. It's changed him completely.
I've been
Ooh, nothing doing there.
driving around,
Yeah.
doing all this stuff.
So how's the cross-country team doing? You're running cross-country this year, right?
Yeah, but I'm not like outstanding at it.
Well, no, I
wouldn't say
you've
I'm
had a
up
few.
there.
You've had a few matches already. I mean, you've been
No,
to a few.
we're starting tomorrow.
Oh, okay. That's your first meet is tomorrow.
Yeah.
I thought you may have had one or two.
No.
I know the golfers are well underway in their season.
The golfers,
They start really
July.
early, don't
Yeah.
they? They start like the first or second week of. I was talking with the girls' golf court after we got done with volleyball the other night, and she's going to start trying to share the results from their matches. Of course, Mr. Hott is the boys' coach.
Yeah.
And well, I want to say Miss Siebenaller, but I know she tied the knot over the summer, so I don't think she's Miss Siebenaller. She's Mrs. I don't know. I have to look it up. I should know, but
Yeah, don't ask me.
yeah, she'll always be just Jackie S to me. I've known her since she was, I think, 7th grade. She's the same age as my daughter, so they're the two redheads that were at Hicksville schools at the time. Alley-oop pass caught, and hey, might have some running room out to across the 25-yard line. That should be good enough to move the chains. That was number 10, so that was Zedike. Cross Zedike making the grab, and Cross will get him a fresh set of downs. So hopefully the Aces have made some good adjustments here at halftime. They don't have him listed as number 10, but that is Cross Zedike. He would normally he's number 34. But
That's not who I was looking at. I was looking at somebody else's number.
oh, okay. You can do that.
No, I saw it.
Quick handoff, and again, they just stop him up right there at the line of scrimmage and nothing doing. It'll be no gain. The ball will stay. Maximum, he might even have lost a yard back to the 25. We'll see. Yep, and that'll be make it 2nd and 11. The clock continues to roll here. Again, the Aces down by 33 here in quarter number 3. They need to get something going. They need to get some points on the board. Laterals out, and again, drop for an even bigger loss back at about the 20-yard line as Patrick Henry sniffed that one out. And that's going to make it 3rd and very long. That looks like about 3rd and 16. Oh, they're going to be nice, and they're going to give him forward progress to the 22-yard line. They're going to say 22 yards. So it's 3rd and 14. I thought it was going to be 3rd and about 16, so I thought they dropped him back at the 20. But still 3rd and long for the Aces once again as they just can't get anything going offensively here against the Patriots. Level, ball up in the air, and that'll be incomplete. And well played defensively. No flags thrown on that. And we do definitely have the running clock because that was an incomplete pass, but the clock is still running on the scoreboard. So things can go pretty quickly. You see the spider right here?
Yeah,
He's making this big,
I was looking at
there's
it.
a spider making this huge, it's a little dinky spider, but he's making this huge web of the opening where the window is in our room in the press box. Not that I mind. And he keeps the moths out. And Patrick Henry is trying to break through, and they get a decent return. And there is a flag on the play that will stop the clock with 6:08 to go. They're marking the ball right now at the 31-yard line. But now they're going to be adjusting that. And that's going to be an illegal block in the back. And they're going to march this one all the way back to the 48-yard line of Patrick Henry. So that'll tack 15 on and erase the strong run that they had at the change of possession. So 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 48-yard line, 6:08 to go. And as soon as the ball's snapped, again, that continuous clock, here we go. The whistle blows and the clock starts rolling. Quick handoff. Angling across the 50-yard line. He'll get stopped at about the Aces 48, 49-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 4 yards to make it 2nd and about 6. Well, they're going to say 2nd and short 7. Or a long 6, I don't know. Another quick handoff and another nice hole. And diving ahead, that's number 22. Jaden Rudder. Rudder's going to get it down to the Aces 40-yard line, and that'll be good enough for another Patriots first down. Patriots up to the line. Under 5 minutes to go. Rosebrock with the ball. Launches it right across the middle. Caught and down inside the 20-yard line. Catch made by number 12, Grant Schwab. That'll go down to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, Patrick Henry. Oh, Jack Schock down there on the sidelines. There's not a person in Hicksville that knows more about Aces sports than Jack Schock.
Really?
I was going to say it. Caught and out of bounds inside the 15 by the Patriots. Grab made by Reed Krieger. Krieger is going to take it down to the 12-yard line. Avalos with the stop for the Aces. They'll make it 2nd and 4. Another quick handoff, and towards the end zone, and he goes. Rudder into the end zone again tonight. Jaden breaks the plane and chalk up 6 more for Patrick Henry. It's now 39-0 Patriots. The clock will continue to run as they set up for the PAT attempt. They didn't have much luck kicking from this end of the field in the second quarter. We'll see how the third quarter favors them. Again, the holder is number 3, Reed Krieger. The kicker is the freshman, number 54, Aiden Gherkin. Gherkin, and again he hooks it. No good. Score will remain 39-0. And Patrick Henry will head back over to the line, and they'll get ready to kick it off to the Aces once again. As Hicksville will get another crack at trying to get something going offensively here at Aces Field tonight. Next Monday, of course, is the first day of classes for Hicksville Exempted Village Schools. So I mentioned that. So when you're up and around early Monday morning, keep an eye out for a lot of kids waiting for buses and school buses and heavier traffic around the school building. Do be aware of that. Also, on Monday, we've got our first junior high volleyball coverage on deck, as we'll have both the 7th and 8th grade Lady Aces. I think it's North Central that they're playing. And then on Thursday, we've got our next JV varsity volleyball coverage as the Lady Aces will host Continental. And, of course, Friday night next week will be over in Swanton, we hope, for the Aces on the road for the first time this season. Change of possession, so the clock has stopped with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. So excited to go back to school?
Not really.
At least you're being honest.
I don't know. Normally I would be, but
Yeah, well, do you get to drive yourself to school now and park in the lot, or you got to ride the bus? Or
no, I'm driving myself.
All right, cool.
But there's a couple things holding school back this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably guess what they are.
Well, at least you get free breakfast and free lunch all school year.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep. Kind of cool that they were able to do that again. Ball resting at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Patrick Henry Patriots. Excuse me, for the Hicksville Aces. And handoff is dropped, and the Aces just have to fall on it, and it'll be a big loss back to the 31-32-yard line. So 1st and 10 is going to become 2nd and about 14. And we'll see whether they're going to give him 4 yards or 3 yards loss. Looks like the football on the 32-yard line, so that'll be about a 4-yard deficit. Level. Under center now. Almost gets him to jump, but they stay on the right side of the neutral zone. Laterals it out to 14. Jacoby Campbell makes the grab, and Campbell will get out to about the 36-yard line. That's about the original line of scrimmage to make it 3rd and 10. And that might be the last play of the third quarter. With the running clock, 2-1, that'll do it. That's the end of 3. And at the end of the third quarter, the score remains 39-0 Patrick Henry here at Aces Field on this Friday night. We'll get ready to the fourth and final quarter, and I'll say a big thank you to the last of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters, our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park. Solutions to business and industry that include welding, plasma, robotics, and so much more. If you have a welder in the family, or if you are a welder, check out their online welding shop for some of the finest welding equipment you can get in Northwest Ohio. And if you're interested in learning more about welding, if you'd like to have them come out, they've got a module they can bring out to demonstrate their welding techniques at your place of business or at school, whatever. A lot of cool stuff that they do. And check out the gallery online showing some of the projects they have done around the region, around the state, and around the country. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. Our good friends, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. and online at www.arcsolinc.com. And again, don't forget to check out their online welding shop at their URL as well. 12 minutes to go on this opening Monday night. Aces with the ball. 3rd and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Rolling it out level, quarterback keeper, and he's going to get run out of bounds with a yard or two loss. Nothing doing there. And it'll bring up another 4th and long for the Aces. Again, the Aces have the continuous clock working against them on top of everything else here in the second half, which makes it even harder to try to get back into a football game. That being said, though, the Aces got a pretty good contingent here in the student section tonight. A lot of spirit down there with the cheerleaders. Here we go, 4th and 11 for Hicksville. And a flag, delay a game. .25-second clock ran out. That'll be another 5 yards, and they may rethink their strategy now. It looked like they were going to try to go for it, but now they're 5 yards deeper back into their end of the field. Well, they're still not seeing, they're not showing punt, but that doesn't mean the level won't run back and try to boot one once the ball is snapped. Nope, they're going to go for it. Level got a couple guys blocking for him out front. Level turns the corner across the 40. A flag thrown at about the 43-yard line. He's taken down at about the 45. That's still going to be short of the line of gain that they needed to make, but we'll see about the yellow laundry on the field.
I could see that from here. He grabbed him straight in the face mask.
Yeah. And so personal foul, face mask against. You were right. Good eyes, Connor. So that'll tack 15 on from the spot of the foul, I believe, which would be, right now the flag is at the 42-yard line, or 43, right in there. Tack on 15 more. Out to the Patrick Henry 41-yard line. So a little breath of life into the Aces' lungs as they get a fresh set of downs, and they move the ball to the Patriots' side of the field. I got to talk to the junior fair board at the show arena, man. We got to get some padded seats on those bleachers. It's not so bad if you're out there once or twice, but, man, when you're out there 4 or 5 times, my rear end is... Well, there we go.
Oh, they're pushing.
They're still going.
Yeah, I don't know, kind of looked like
those legs were churning.
It's like they're pushing them the wrong way.
It was sort of like the brotherly shove of the Philadelphia Eagles, or the tush push or whatever. They move him down to inside the 30 to the 29-yard line, and another set of downs for the Aces. So Hicksville showing some signs of life here late in the fourth quarter. And even if it doesn't mean, it's loose, and I think the Patriots got it. Fumble on the snap, and number 20 from the Patriots comes up with the football. That's Braxton Baird recovering the fumble. So just like that, all the good work and all of the fortunate circumstances on the Aces side of the ledger are wiped away. And it'll be Patriots ball, 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line. Needed to take the pause that refreshes there and wet my whistle a little bit. All right, here we go. New quarterback in for Patrick Henry. That's number 2, by the way, TJ Krieger. Hands that one off to number 20, who recovered the fumble, Braxton Beard. Beard's just a sophomore. Krieger, by the way, is just a freshman. So the Patriots going to take advantage of the situation to give some of their younger players some playing time. So bear with us if every now and then we have to pause for a minute and check the roster, since we got some different players out on the field here tonight, at least on the Patriots side of the football. Clock continues to roll, 7:20 and counting. Under center, ball caught. First down yardage and down to about the Aces 47-yard line. That was number 14 making the grab. Brooks punches. Brooks punches. All right. I'm going to see if I can make it through the rest of the game without having to turn the overhead floods on to be able to read some of the small print here. But at my age, who knows?
Yeah.
Krieger hands off again. And another strong run powering down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line. And we'll let everybody unravel themselves. That ball carried by number 33, which is Martin Rudder. Martin Rudder. The Patrick Henry Patriots are in absolutely no hurry here. Like I said, the clock is running. It's in their favor, and they're just taking their time and letting the younger kids get some experience out on the gridiron. Quick pitch out. And another strong carry down to the 30-yard line for number 33. Martin Rudder, second carry for the night, and he'll motor down to just about the 30-yard line. They'll mark him at the 31. First and 10 Patriots with 5.5 minutes to go and the clock rolling. Quick post game when we wrap things up here tonight. Because after the week we both have had, Connor and I are ready to pack up and go home and maybe sleep in tomorrow morning a little bit.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, that's right. You got to
I gotta
meet
first thing in the morning.
That's true. I should go and, just follow behind you with like a little whip. Go, go. Ooh, nice grab on the run, number 34. Braden Keaton. Is that Keaton or is that, I can't read. It's dark enough. Kenston? Keaton? Okay, that's what I thought.
Keeton.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to double check. I don't want anybody leaving a nasty comment saying I said his name wrong.
It's one of the nice things about having 20/20 vision.
Yeah. You'd be a fighter pilot.
Well, last time it was 1920, but that was because I rubbed my eye a little before.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, and he's breaking free, and 6 more for the Patriots as Braxton Beard. And you can't really hold that against Braxton. I mean, he's just a sophomore. So when you get the chance at the varsity level to put one into the end zone and get yourself 6 varsity points, you're going to take it. Makes it 45-0 as the anguish continues for Aces fans here at Aces Field tonight. And they're on the end of the field where their kicker has been, I think it was 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 or whatever. Yeah, he didn't miss. And now are they going to kick it or are they going to try to run it in? Well, they're going to kick it. It's like, they're up by 45-0. You might as well just kick it. Snap, up, That one.
Not look good from.
No, he was a little bit wide. He was dead on early.
Yeah.
But then again, he's kicked a lot. Maybe he's getting a little tired. Yeah. 2:57. The clock stops for the change of possession. The Aces will get the ball back. And at this point, they're playing for pride, Connor. I think the main thing, they would just, you don't want to get shut out.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, you're not going to win this game, but maybe you can at least avoid the shutout. So we'll see what happens. Either way, the Aces will have a lot to work on and a lot to look at when they see the game tape for tonight. And we'll see what kind of adjustments they make and how they look when they take the field against Swanton 1 week from today.
Okay.
All right.
It looked like they were trying to figure it out.
So are we going to have a different kicker now for Patrick Henry? Are they going to bring a younger kicker in? And we'll see if the Aces are going to make any adjustments, if they're going to bring some of the younger players in as well.
I think they brought a few in.
It looks like it. Yeah, I think I've seen some different numbers. Again, it's kind of hard to see with the camo numbers sometimes.
Yeah.
They are a little bit better than they were last year because they put like a white outline around them, but they're still kind of hard to see sometimes. But hey, they're cool. And it's not about us being able to, it's not us about, it's the guys on the field, not the guys in the press box. New kicker, that's number 74, which is Adam Biederstadt, another freshman. So the Patriots are taking full advantage of being able to get some of their younger players in and get them some game experience. And here come the Aces. Number 7 was warming up on the sideline, which is Zane Smith. He's just a freshman. We'll see if Zane's going to get a few reps at QB here. They said he was warming up, passing the ball.
He's back there.
Yeah. Who knows? He gets him down the field and into the end zone. We might have a different starting QB next week. I don't know. Doubt it, but you never know. And again, trying a quick handoff, and again, nothing doing. There's nothing there in the middle of that Patrick Henry defensive line. They've been trying it off and on throughout the evening tonight, and they really have had very, very little success.
Number 7, Zane Smith, now at quarterback for the
So do you know if they're playing a JV game against Patrick Henry?
I think that was canceled.
Okay.
And Smith hangs onto the ball, and not much happening there.
Okay.
Yeah, August 23rd, the JV football game against Patrick Henry has been canceled. That was going to be played at Patrick Henry at 10 a.m.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason they're putting in there. So then this is what that would have been.
Yeah, give the JV some playing time. And, well, like I said, you never know. If somebody gets hurt or whatever, you want to have your younger players able to step in if you need them to. And a game like this gives you the opportunity to give them some of that valuable experience. And the Aces can also take advantage of it and get some of the younger players some reps on their side of the ball as well. That'll be dropped at about the 25-yard line, and that will likely be the last play of this game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. Your final score here tonight from Aces Field, it's the visiting Patrick Henry Patriots defeating the homestanding Aces 45-0, the final score. Well, as we get ready to wrap things up, I still want to say a couple more thank yous. First off, to our gold level underwriting supporter, Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering, located in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Proud sponsors on the volleyball side of thing of the Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering Player of the Match Award that we give out at the end of each varsity contest we cover for the Lady Aces volleyball squad. And again, if you want to find out the very latest listings from Guilford Real Estate and Auction and the very latest auction calendar coming up, check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. And also a big thank you to the Hicksville Volunteer Firemen's Association, a 501(c) that is dedicated to raising funds to help pay for necessary equipment and upgrades and trainings for the Hicksville Fire Department to make sure that the public safety personnel in and around Hicksville are up to date and ready to deal with whatever emergency situations should arise. And again, if you'd like to learn more about their upcoming fundraisers and the other things that they have going on, check them out. You can find them on Facebook. Excuse me. Just search Hicksville Volunteer Firemen's Association, and you'll be able to track them down. I'm going to have to take another drink here.
You all right?
There we go. Hopefully that'll get me through. So with that, we're going to wrap things up for this evening. Again, I do want to say a big thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here tonight. Our 4 diamond-level underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, Tony Niswander and the whole gang, located in the Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest information on COVID boosters, flu shots, and more. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Thanks to our gold-level underwriter with us tonight, Bruce Guilford Real Estate and Auctioneering, LLC, located right in downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And again, for the latest listings at Guilford Real Estate and the latest auction calendar, check them out online at guilford-realestate.com. And our 2 silver-level underwriting supporters, the Hicksville Bank, member FDIC, with their main branch in downtown Hicksville, other branches in northwest Ohio, northeast Indiana, including Edgerton, Ohio. Check them out online at www.thb.bank. And, of course, the Hicksville Volunteer Firemen's Association, proudly supporting the Hicksville community and the Hicksville Fire Department, and learn more about them by following them on Facebook as well. So thanks to all of our underwriters. Thanks also to, of course, the Hicksville Schools and the Hicksville Athletic Department, Mr. Haunt and Overmeyer, for once again giving us our dedicated space up here in the press box. Always a pleasure, and looking forward to a lot of fun here covering high school football in the 2025 season. And most of all, thanks to all of you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the live coverage tonight here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. If you did and you have not already done so, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We kind of have an unofficial goal. We'd like to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year if we could. So you can help us achieve that. We're at about 1,750 right now, so we need to pick up a few extra. But again, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and when you do, you can hit that notification button, and that way you're the first to know whenever we schedule a new live stream event. And we do all of our sports live streams now here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. And you're also notified whenever we post new content to our video on demand library. But most of all, we would just love to have you as a member of the community of Hicksville Community Television. And don't forget, you can also follow us on Facebook and on Instagram as well. So with that, going to call it a night. We're going to wrap it up and load up and head back to the barn ourselves. Once again, final score tonight here in the home opener and the start of the 2025 football season. A rough one for the Aces as they fall to the Patrick Henry Patriots tonight, 45-0, the final score. And for Connor Myers operating the iPad Pro camera this evening, I'm Bill Murphy for Hicksville Community Television. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. And from all of us here at HIX-TV, have a good night and good sports.